Hi again, everybody. Thank you to those people that have come on and had a look at my videos. I really appreciate it, and still very new to this, and still learning how to use YouTube and capturing and everything. But look, I want to make another posting, and today I want to talk about something very hurtful, and that's when people tell you to give up and forget about your children and just move on and get on with your life, and just forget about the battle to see your children. Again, I've had this personally said to me, and I cannot tell you how much that hurt me. Look, when you find yourself divorced or separated, and there's children involved, and let's face it, we're here and you're reading this because chances are you've had to battle to see your children. Maybe you're one of the very unfortunate people that their kids have been taken away from them. They're not able to see. You deeply love your child, your children, um, and they've stolen them from you. And that's really what it is, isn't it? They've stolen them. Um, it takes the whole journey is different for everyone. Okay, but I think you know it's a time of massive confusion, financial destruction, emotional destruction, um, pain. You're so unsure, the legal system, all the wrongs of it, the costs. Uh, you going from seeing your children at night in their bedroom and in your house, to chances are that house is now gone. Maybe your ex-partner now has the house. The kids are gone, your car's gone, your money's gone, and you got to try and get on with it. Um, very easy to say, and in reality, very hard to do. And it makes some guys, it takes many years. Some guys never get over it. Some guys turn to alcohol. Some guys commit suicide. Some guys just don't survive. And I can understand it. I really can. When you're dealt with such inequality and such unfairness, and everything is taken from you, then what is the reason to keep living? And to those people it's newly happened to, I want to give you, I guess, just some thoughts and some advice. And I can't understand your specific problems or your specific pain, because everyone's different. But again, I personally had 4 or 5 very, very dark years. No house, no car, no money, massive legal bills, massive. Um, Children, limited contact time, huge amounts of parental alienation against me, every sort of obstacle to try and make me give up. And then on top of that, someone says to me, well, you just need to forget about it. Just forget about your children and get on with it, and maybe they'll come back to you. How in the hell can you forget about your children? How in the hell can you forget about people you love and you brought into this world? Now, most of you, or many of you, were there when your children were born. Probably virtually all of you. Saw a little baby come into the world, nursed, him or her, gave him or her their name, fed, clothed, cared for that child. And you do things for children at your own expense. You sacrifice everything you have for your child, and then that's gone. And it's just like instantly your life has just gone into this void. And there seems to be no meaning to life anymore. um, After a few years, maybe shorter for some guys, maybe longer, you start to rebuild, and you start to get angry, and you start to fight back, and you get back on your feet a little bit. By then, the child or children have been allocated to the custodial mother, not the dad, the mum, and by that time they've got a strong bond with the mother and virtually no bond with you. They've been alienated against you. Then you've got no chance, have you? You really, that's just not fair. It's just not right. And you've then got to try and win the kids back by seeing them and showing that you love them, and damn hard. It's really damn hard. I can say to you that you've just got to take every day a step at a time. Try and spend quality time with the kids. Don't be a Christmas or Santa Claus dad. Like, it's very hard not to, because when you don't see them, or you see them 2 days in 14, sure you want to spoil them, sure you want to buy them a donut, sure you want to take them to the movies and spoil them. Of course you do. I do. But you've also got to try and find the right line of discipline and educating them and bringing them up to be good human beings. And in many cases, the influence that they're getting from the other side is probably a negative one, and one that, dad's bad, dad's not a good father, blah 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 blah. And of course, that's what you're combating. But just stay true to yourself. Tell your children all the time that you love them. Just stick at it, and I think maybe you get to a point where they finally might realise that dad actually does love them. Never denigrate your ex-partner, even though sometimes it's so damn hard not to, particularly when they do the most savage things to try and stop your contact. But then you get people that say, look, just forget about it, just move on. I had one guy I knew said he walked away when his daughter was 12 and separation happened, and he didn't see her again until she was like 20 something, and I couldn't do that. I think when you go to your grave, you've got to be able to look at yourself and go, did I live my life to be the very best that I can be? And as a dad who loves their children, his children, then why should real love be denied? And I don't believe it should be. And I've had quite a few people tell me I just should walk. And I've resisted that, and I've got very upset sometimes when people say that to me, because to me that's the easy option. Just, sure, you've got to rebuild your life. Sure, you've got to get on with it. Sure, you've got to try and bury the pain. And I don't think the pain never goes away. You kind of block it out and you come up with strategies to deal with the pain, but you've got to try and cement that relationship. And I feel so sorry for those guys whose ex-partners have taken the kids away, moved them interstate, denied them contact, shut them off, not encouraged the kids to ring their father. What sort of parents are they? That's disgraceful, and it is abuse, and that's what my channel is about. I disagree with it. These people need to be locked up because it's wrong. Children have two parents, both parents that love them, and our legal system is adversarial, where it almost gives one parent everything, and the other parent, being the dad generally, is destroyed. Never give up on your children. Never stop the fight. And you got to be true to yourself. Some days it's very, very hard, but I think just make some noise, make some political noise, and we will bring about change. Things need to change. Dads are equal parents.